Hi everyone, my name is Yuning Lu, and I'm preparing this video for Mgf1100 Managerial Communication course, and this is my self-analyzed assessment. Firstly, I will talk about two tests, the Big Five personality test and the social style test, and then I will talk about the strengths and the weaknesses about the communication and the implications for me in the workplace and give some suggestions about how to improve. And the Big Five model can be divided into five dimensions: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and the neuroticism. And the people who are in the openness to experience, they are always creative, and the conscientious people are always self-disciplinary, and extroverted people, they are really easygoing. And the agreeableness means that the people who can get along well with others, and the extrovert and the people who are in neuroticism, they are always get angry easily, and they are always have the negative feelings or the emotions. This is my final score about the Big Five personality test, and interestingly, almost all of my scores are in a strong degree. My highest score is 3.8, which reflects on the dimension of agreeableness. It means that I'm a humble and altruistic person. I also have an optimistic view of human nature. However, my lowest score is only 2.7, in a moderate level of openness to experience. Hence, it means that I can find a balance between being conservative and open-minded. The result of the neuroticism dimension is 2.8. This is also a strong degree. This is one of the extreme personalities, and I can get irritated easily. I can get upset easily. I can get all of the negative feelings easily. The next slide is the relative traits of my personality test. As we can see from the picture, those people who are high in agreeableness, they are worthy of trusting. So I think one of my strengths in this level is that I can make a lot of good friends, because I will consider my friends firstly, and then I will consider myself. So if there is a dispute, I think I can handle it very well. And I think the weaknesses of my personality in agreeableness is that I'm so indecisive, because I cannot make any important decision, and when I think about something, I always consider someone else rather than myself. So I think, moreover, if it's related to a company, I think it's not suitable, because the company need to make money, but maybe the colleagues or the managers, they would rather to sacrifice the time or the money to help others. I got moderate degree when it comes to the openness to experience. So it means that sometimes I could be traditional, but sometimes I could be really open-minded. The strength of that is that I'm so creative, but the weaknesses of that is that I cannot leave my comfort zone, especially during the first of time. The neuroticism is always related to the bad mood, but I think it's not always say that they are really bad, because sometimes I think it could have the strengths, because it means that you've already put yourself in the tension, so you're getting used to it, and you may survive in such high stress situation. The next test that I'm going to talk about is the social style test. Scientists explained that people's social style can be defined as a set of behavior patterns of their communication with others. Social style test, a social style model, was developed by Dr. Morrell in 1950s by using some questions to evaluate two social model scales, which are named assertiveness and responsiveness. And according to Shirley and Regina, 2005, assertiveness can be described as the degree that influences others' decision, while the responsiveness is related to express the amount of emotion. My final score shows that I'm an amiable person, which indicates that I'm in low assertiveness versus high responsiveness. High responsive individuals are characterized as being warm, approachable, people-oriented, emotional or subjective, and sociable. Hence, one of my personality strengths is that I'm warm-hearted to everyone, like I'm loyal to my friends, I'm patient to listen, and it is possible for me to build a good relationship with everyone that I can meet because compared to speak proactively, I would rather to listen what someone else try to say. Nevertheless, I may not become such so dependable, particularly in some important tasks, because I intend to build interpersonal relationship with others rather than completing the tasks. Moreover, perhaps I will miss a lot of opportunities because of this. When talk about the implication of my personality in the workplace, I believe that the high agreeableness dimension will help us to build a good relationship with our colleagues because those who are in this level always try to treat people by all their kindness. They will not hurt someone else. As what the Donald in 2015 said that people high in this level are less likely to mistreat their workers because their considerate tendency buffer against these actions and it also allows them to see situations in a more positive light. However, I think too much agreeableness will let me indecisive when I make some important decisions, so I reckon that I should find the balance between too much agreeableness and agreeableness. Openness to experience could also show in a context which requires the organization appreciates diversity. So it also can develop people's creativity and autonomous learning skills. However, I sometimes could be traditional and not willing to open my mind, so I suggest myself to start to leave my comfort zone. Neuroticism brings a amount of pressure and number of worries, so this usually appears in the period of struggling in the few days prior to deadline, such as finish my assignment one. So for this, I think I need to learn how to receive a positive mental cue, how to think something positively. And this is my detailed plan about how to improve my personalities. I'll start from the side of finding the balance. So I suggest that I need to understand the definition of too much agreeableness and agreeableness and try to avoid the excessive agreeableness. And then I need to leave my comfort zone because sometimes I will become a little traditional. So in this condition, I need to try something new, and it can be as simple as visiting an unfamiliar restaurant or go to a packaging trip. And if in that condition I can also try to do something that I've never tried before. And about the ways of curing the neuroticism, I think I need to think more positively, such as I need to give myself a mental positive hint and make some schedules because sometimes before the deadline, such as now, I really get nervous. So I need to make some schedule so that I will never, it will never happen again. It will never make me feel nervous again. And most importantly, don't be a procrastinator, especially for a neuroticism, because you always put yourself in a nervous and a stressful conditions. So if you are procrastination about your task or assignments, I think it will make you worse. And And this is the reference list of my self-analyzed assignment. And this is all of my video. Thanks for listening.